All right, today we're going to break down something really interesting, the brand new Metis China list, focusing on AI entrepreneurs. This gives us a rare look inside one of the fastest moving tech scenes in the world. So yeah, let's just dive right in.
So the big question is, who are the people actually driving this incredible AI boom in China, in a space that's changing by the second? Who are the names you really need to know? Well, that's exactly what this explainer is all about. We're going to use the first series of the Metis China list to guide us through it.
First up, let's actually meet these leaders. We're going to run through this almost like a lightning round, just getting you familiar with the names and their projects. These are the folks making serious waves right now.
Kicking things off, we have Home Lotong, who's the entrepreneur behind a project called Axiom Math.
Next, the list features Lo Feli with the Mimo project. And what's really cool here is the immediate tie-in to a massive tech player, Xiaomi. That's a big deal.
Also making the list is Lin Junyang, who's the founder behind the project known as Qwen.
And representing the AI project Hunyan, the list recognizes Ya Shan Yu.
We also see Guo Daya on the list, connected with the very influential project DeepSeek.
Okay, now here's where the pattern shifts a little bit. We've got our first team. For the project Kimi, the list recognizes a pair of entrepreneurs, Xu Xin Yu and Wu Yuxin.
And here's another great example of collaboration, but this time it's a team of three. The project Manus is represented by a trio, Shang Heng, Ji Chao, and Zhang Tao.
The showcase continues, and we're back to a single innovator, Ni Junmen, the entrepreneur behind FlowWith.
Next up is DeFi, with the entrepreneur listed as Chong Ruyu.
The list also includes the project Model Best, with its founder Li Jiwen getting the nod. And look at that, another pair of entrepreneurs. This shows the collaboration is a real theme here. For the project Meteor, we have Chen Ren and Li Yaoyang Shang.
And wrapping up our little showcase, the final name featured in this series is Yan Junjie, who's associated with Minimax. So there you go, that's a quick run-through of the people on the list.
Okay, so we've seen the who, but now let's talk about the what. What does this list actually mean? To really get it, there are two super crucial pieces of context that the creators pointed out, and we definitely need to cover them.
Now this is really important, so listen up. First, the list you just saw is in a completely random order. This is a showcase, not a ranking from number 1 to number whatever. So where someone appears on the list means nothing about their status. That's point 1. Point 2 is about the scope. For now, this list only includes entrepreneurs who have public accounts on the X platform. This detail is absolutely key because it tells us how the list was put together and maybe why some other big names you were expecting aren't on it, at least not yet.
So let's zoom out. Why does a list like this even matter? Well, it gives us a really valuable human-centric snapshot. See, instead of just talking about faceless companies or super abstract algorithms, this puts names and faces to all that innovation. It gives us a direct window into a tech scene that is just evolving at an incredible pace and, frankly, has huge global significance.
And that really brings us to the final and most important question. Remember, this is just the first series of the list. It's just one snapshot in time. So as China's AI landscape keeps accelerating, who from this list is going to become a global household name? And maybe more importantly, who else is out there ready to join them and define that next wave of innovation? That, my friends, is a story that's still being written.